While the Senate debates protecting our elections, let's dig into who is up for those elections. Some of those Democratic candidates are, well, odd to say the least. In Texas, Democrats are calling singer Bobby Polito a star, despite a long history of social media posts disparaging women and even sharing porn. And now his bizarre music video where he plays a pervert has come to light. It's as bad as you think. Then over in California, the man running to replace Nancy Pelosi has a unique way to solve the housing crisis. It involves stuffed animals.
Wanna be on?
Well, is it any better on the Senate side? Democrats may be looking for a change there. The Wall Street Journal reports Democrats are frustrated, tired of Chuck Schumer, and maybe looking to elect a new leader of the party. And if Schumer is expecting support from the party's latest batch of Senate candidates, well, he could be mistaken.
You think our leadership needs to look like if you were elected to the United States Senate?
Yeah, well, first of all, I've made it clear that I would not support Chuck Schumer as leader of the Democratic caucus, because I think right now what I'm hearing from voters all across the state of Illinois is that they are fed up.
Trouble in the waters for Chuck. Joining me now, former House Speaker Kevin McCarthy. Kevin, I want to talk for a moment about candidate recruitment. You know a lot about that as the former House Speaker. This Polito individual that Democrats have recruited, in 2013, he told viewers to visit pornographic website YouPorn if bored, and reposted links to porn sites featuring the music of fellow musicians. Goes on to say later the same year, this is our Fox reporting, he posted a link to X videos with the caption, "Homemade porn while sleep deprived." Why would Democrats recruit this guy?
It's very sad. And, you know, there's a fabric that weaves through a lot of these candidates. Why would you want to highlight something like this? And to understand this district, this is the 15th district in Texas. This is the Rio Grande Valley. This is San Antonio down to the U.S.-Mexican border, 81% Hispanic, a very religious district. This is out of touch. These are perverted activities. And if you watch that video even further, you probably couldn't show it on the air. The things, perverted things he was doing. And this is who they want to showcase when you have a congresswoman currently elected, Monica De La Cruz, small business owner. She elected in 22. I helped recruit her and get her elected. She represents this district well. This is not a place to win a majority if these are the people you're highlighting and providing $1 million to. I think the Democratic leadership should actually pull him back and denounce him.
Yeah, they should. But we won't hold our breath because we have not seen them do that in other cases. I want to play a moment from this press conference we just covered with Senate Majority Leader John Thune. This was the newsy bit. We clipped it. Watch this.
Why, considering the pressure of the president and the right, why would you eventually move to end debate on this if this is so important, especially to the president?
Yeah, well, we haven't made any final decisions about how to conclude this.
You will file cloture at some
point? At some point, that's a possibility.
You know, Kevin, as you listen to that, he's saying that, you know, he's not sure how this will conclude. What do you think should happen with the Save America Act?
Well, first of all, I want to congratulate him and the Republican leadership. And this is where Republicans have to understand. Republicans are for this, but Democrats are for this too, just not those elected in Washington, by an overwhelming support, 70, 80%. What I liked listening to the leader there was putting up individual votes. If Schumer says he's for voter ID, then let's put a bill up that just says voter ID. And I hope Chad asked Schumer the question, if you say you're for something, will you vote for it? Let's put the pressure on the Democrats. I find Republicans fighting among ourselves. This is where we have a uniting force of Americans across this country overwhelmingly support this. Let's put the pressure on those who are not voting for it in the Senate. And to hold the Senate on a weekend, that is a major ordeal. So I credit them with that. And to say, we haven't decided how we're going to end this. Put the pressure and put the votes up, the transgender vote, the voter ID, and let the American public see it. And then let's do a little what Ronald Reagan would do. Let's tell those who are voting against it, let's let those voters in there start calling those offices and saying that is not what we support.
There. And on a Saturday, we will see if they work through the recess. Thank you so much, Kevin McCarthy.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.